Hi guys, we're back and we're checking out the store for Hawken. Actually I had to quit the game. I don't know, I had to close down the game altogether. I don't know whether that's kind of like an anti-lameness device they've put in so people can't quit games halfway through if they're losing and stuff. But yeah, given that we wanted to leave early, well, maybe that makes us lame. So we're kind of checking out the store and seeing the various things that you can unlock. These actually seem to be completely different mechs that you can buy. So these are the mechs I currently own. These are the mech stores. So you've got quite a few different ones that all do different, have different abilities, and we saw a few different symbols. I remember seeing that one. Presuming we had a healer because I saw a little healer cross over the top. So yeah, so you've got the different. So there you go, technician. That'd have been the one. Never really felt like I was getting healed up though. So it's quite cool. There's quite a few different mechs that you can actually play with. You know, and you can actually change the gear on different ones anyway. I think you have to kind of combine the actual main mech that you've bought and then choose your abilities for that mech. I think I unlocked something while I was playing the last time. I can't entirely remember what it was. But one of the good things is that you've got two forms of currency. You've got the in-game that we were earning while we were killing stuff. I think it's generally, well, I don't know if it's while we were killing stuff, or maybe it's when you complete games. But obviously you can buy a booster to earn more credit. So you pay money to earn in-game money. So I guess. You'd have to really capitalise on that for it to make sense though, I guess. But yeah, so anything you can buy with credits, you can either buy with money if you happen to be a little bit flush and want to throw some cash down. And you know, it seems to be that there's quite a few options from what I can see. Looking at it, every mech is exactly the same base cost, so I would presume that means that they are actually pretty balanced. There's no mech that, you know, is going to be a pay to win, that people buy it because it's just so awesome. I think it all comes down to, you know, what you buy and how you play with it and how you level up and upgrade it. From my mechs, I'm not sure if you can actually. Okay, so we can go into customize. And there you go, so you've got the other items that you can actually buy. So as well as buying the base model of your mech, you can buy new stuff, but you know, they are level locked as well. So I don't know whether we could actually buy them. It doesn't look like you can buy them until you're even that level. So I suppose it makes sure that you're not accidentally wasting your money anyway. But yeah, I mean, you know, you've got extra damage, minus armor, minus weapon handling, so this is kind of a trade-off. You know, people get to play however suits them. If you're the type that likes to play the tank, you know, throw on a load of armor and shields and that kind of thing, and you know, sit in the middle and, you know, soak up all the damage. So detects enemy radar, so good for your scout characters. So again, I mean, obviously here it's completely different. Here there are some that are a lot more expensive. Presumably, you know, they kind of do tip the balance a little bit, so you have to kind of earn and unlock. But yeah, as far as the game goes, obviously I've only played it from what you've just seen. It's not bad. I'm not sure what kind of longevity there is in it. I think it will depend on how many levels are available. I like that there's so many different mechs, but in reality they didn't really feel like they played all that different. Maybe the abilities you get in some of the others are quite, you know, varied, one of the guys I've seen before, every time they hit me, it felt like I was turning away and I couldn't face them. So, you know, that was quite a cool little ability that they had. So it'd definitely be worth kind of playing through them, but obviously you no, these are quite cool. So you got upgrades, body shop. Oh, that just as your customization changes your head. Yeah, it'd be cool to be able to play through them all, but obviously you don't know whether you like a particular mech until you've bought it. So you know it's quite hard to get sometimes. So quite like this. There's some nice little customization features. And you've got a little, I think this is the thing that comes out and heals you. Yeah. See, oh, so that's a new one. Looks a little bit different. Ooh, that's pretty. And that's the one that's kind of like the most expensive compared to the others. So what else have we got? Lord of the Dash. Oh, so this puts down a hologram. Okay. Okay, so it's kind of like a Counter-Strike spray tag, where you can kind of spray tags on the world. You can put these down to basically taunt people, which is always nice. Okay, you got different paint patterns and stuff. That's quite cool. Optimize. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so these are the abilities, I guess. So I've got three. Okay, so these are your ability scores, your ability table, and I've got rank 3 on the recruit, so I get 3 points to put in to wherever I want. So you got stuff like increase fire rate, primary weapon, reduces radar signature distance while firing a weapon, which is good, you know. So while you're at the basically a silencer, increases weapon damage. Reduce time it takes to begin repairing, so, and then you got your movement. So that's quite nice, you know. I think the customization options, so that's quite good as well at the bottom. You can really kind of change them up as you like, which is nice, I suppose, if you kind of got a guild playing and you all kind of wear the same type of colours and stuff. That's quite nice to be able to do. And I actually don't think that actually costs anything to do the trim. It looks like you might be able to have different colours throughout. Yeah, okay, that's quite cool. So that doesn't seem to cost you anything. It's quite nice that you can kind of check out each weapon, see how it looks. Well, that doesn't seem to show us any attack abilities, like what the actual stats on these items are. Not sure why. Interesting. So yeah, so there's your kind of your unlocks. That's your shop. It's quite detailed. I mean, it's not a bad game, I have to say. It was kind of like interesting to play. But I don't know. I don't think it's quite up there with a lot of other first-person action MMOs. It's interesting. It's a little bit quirky. I think maybe some, I don't know, some maybe scenario. Although you have got the other team games, we've only been playing the team deathmatch, so I suppose unlocking the other ones might be cool. All depends on how many games you would have to play before you can unlock the late ones. Otherwise, I can imagine, you know, it'd probably get a little bit boring if you have to get to a certain level or play so many games. It's nice to kind of have the options, you know, straight away. If you're more of a deathmatch player as opposed to a team deathmatch player, then it's best to have those options. But personally, I'd like to see some kind of more world things, you know, some more destructible environments. I don't know, kind of people running around that you get to squash and stuff like that, you know, that kind of thing. But overall, not a bad game. Looks great. It's got the Unreal Engine behind it, so obviously it looks pretty. And for a free-to-play game, you can't really complain that much. I mean, the guys have done a pretty good job on it. All in all, I'd say worth a play. You might love it, you might not get into it, but definitely want to try. I hope this first look has been informative. You got to check it out, and hopefully we'll see you next time.